But it's time to hop into the game. Thus, Shift, I'll catch you two on the other side.
And trust me, you really, like we mentioned from the last round, even still in here in the round 16, you just don't want to be in the lower bracket this early on. You just try to stave off elimination, not just from VCT, but
does seem like kind of a crapshoot map at times. Like,
yeah,
there's just these 4 choke points. You have to play aggressive defensively to get early information. You either get lucky and find it or you don't, and then you have to react accordingly with good retakes. And I think that's what this map comes down to. How good is your retakes on defense? And how much work can you get done on the attack? Can you battle against some of the defensive aggression? That's what's going to be something we have to keep an eye on all throughout the game, as we are seeing 100 Thieves look to pounce on this B site.
you do have some contestants here for Sonics that may just be able to get an easy read on this with just one shoulder, but you also don't want to forfeit your life just by playing that shoulder game. Asuna cooking up an aid. That will push Ian out. And he will just walk back, actually, not even rendezvous away. So he's not trying to give away his position. Molotov trying to get here to stop this play, but the smoke dissection of the map is brilliant for 100 Thieves. But Ian up top, oh boy, nearly a chance for 3. But it's 100 Thieves that keep it at even margin, and they have the spike planted with B tower control.
Yeah, they're low on health, though, on Derek and Will, so there's definitely some ways back into this round right now for Sonics if they can work quickly enough. They have to break this barrier down, though. That's buying some time. Bang can also stall them again with another Sky Smoke. And so it's really going to be about time. You know, if 100 Thieves can just buy enough of it, it doesn't matter if they have low HP.
Yeah. On the Aftershock does connect on the Sean, kind of volunteers his body there. And that's not great news because now both players are low. Dizzy, maybe an opportunity as he gets 2, but Bang was quick to follow up. Good double chow for 100 Thieves to once again be really proficient in the pistols. Yet Sonics are going to choose to play aggressively through tree. Actually,
oh wow,
difficult angle, still followed up on initially by Shonk, but the trade will be there, and that will lead to a full-on flood. 100 Thieves moving quickly. The only defender that's going to be in position is Ian, but is not able to rendezvous away nor capitalize on the first attempt. So 100 Thieves in a 4v3 have the post plan.
I like this attack I just saw, by the way. Not only did they smoke their way in, but they also molly drop. It's where there's no way you can force through the smoke. Also a good barrier orb as well that cut themselves into the site. Definitely tell they've worked on a couple of set pieces on the attack side for this map, which is what you really need, right? Especially if you guess correctly and the defense is not pushing that side you pick, and you can have that foundation to launch from.
That time through. So, like, need to see something convincing here for Sonics. Steal the trend and put together something that 100 Thieves has to respond to moving forward. But how about this? Derek is going to get forward on the dish and earn the Rolling Thunder with that orb pickup after his hot start.
And that's huge for a bonus round.
Yeah.
To have it then, I mean, good lord. That gives you a lot more attacking power despite only having a couple of guys on pistols. Dizzy trying to play forward, though, could try to take him out before he gets to use it. Depends on the timing here. Has the angle. Comes off of it. Puts the barrier down. That's easily shot up. They're not committing too much gun power to it. They don't want them to know how many people are here.
And the thing is, it's a split-focused hit still coming through. Rolling Thunder are going to be used to take care of Arcade. And then a little bit further forward, good shells coming out. And Stellar on the barrier orb takes down another. That is so good. Spike will be dropped, healing orb out, and 100 Thieves have full B control.
That's a Mike's and Shongare's watermelon brain set piece if I've ever seen one.
Now I'm just picturing Sean Garrett in the shape of Hey Arnold.
That's football head, not watermelon. I guess they're similar. Yeah, I'll give you that. As Ian's left all alone here in a 1 versus 4 clutch with only 3 HP to his name. They're getting aggressive right now at the satchel. No one home.
But trademark here, and look at the ping. They already know this could be a threat. Yeah, Flashpoint's going to come out. And Asuna's watching it very wisely. And then quickly ziplining back over to help as Derek moves forward into A is Stellar. So this is all 5 members for 100 Thieves coming into the A site. Wall to block off the flank, and there's really nothing Sonics can do in this round.
Nope. Spike will go down underneath here. Inside A side, everyone from 100 Thieves is still healthy and ready to go. In fact, they haven't even lost HP, bro.
Yep.
Full shields, full health.
If they do this with full shields, full health, and they don't lose a member, is that like a Prime Gaming Flawless Plus?
It's a Prime Gaming Flawless Prime.
Ooh. Or is it a Prime Gaming Flawless?
Ooh. Prime Gaming Squared. Doesn't matter anymore.
I like that.
Both are off the table.
Weapon collected. Happy to take them in the next round if you decide not to challenge through this. But Rooney does want to give it a go. Just a look. See if he can punish some exits, and we'll tally up another. Not bad. But largely for Under Thieves, comfortable here in the fourth, as you would expect. And
EU or Crashies or Shazam and the other guys that kind of play that role.
Rolling Thunder out. Shonk moving through it. Ah, well done. The big first blood kill taken away as Will no longer be a part of the equation. 100 Thieves still looking to make their play through Dish. Trademark will keep them honest.
Yeah, Asuna knows it's
should.
there.
Yeah.
Well, just pick the right time to do it now. Their own Rolling Thunder and Satchel Charge. Asuna goes in the back
so
lines and
good.
catches Crunchy. Bypasses the site entirely. Shonk, though, fighting back, keeping this interesting. Asuna might be in some trouble as well as Rooney drops below, but he catches onto it.
Revive will be free. Asuna, showstopper, looking to get a huge collat on it, but at least it has kept Sonics at bay for a little while longer. So now a 2-2 split for the defensive retake. It's Ian working with Shonk on one side. Crunchy brought back to life with Dizzy on the other. Orbital strike to try to flush off Bang, but even as he goes to low ground, it's another double for Derek as he drops. So now it's down to a 1v1. Bang creating some separation, has a look, not just at the spike, but also for the orbital. That'll pull Dizzy off, and likely with the time expiring, will also win the round. Sure will. One more shoulder just to make sure Diz is not on it, and 100 Thieves will go up 5-0.
Bro, what a move from that man. That was money. I'm glad we're going to get to see this. Obviously, Asuna's the one who kind of puts the damper on things off the start to help them secure side control, but look at this from Bang. And then uses his own ult to perfection. Obviously, Derek, a huge part of that round as well, because there's a couple of kills off camera, but man.
Yeah. I just died.
Well, no one's home, Chonk.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Again, that's the thing about this map, though. Defensively, you have to kind of do things like that to give yourself early intel or early map control, but they just guess wrong, and 100 Thieves use it to their advantage. They're about to go up 6-0, perhaps.
Absolutely, and it's the style of the rounds that at least have been contestable for Sonics that are a reprisal of what we had seen all through Breeze. So many winnable rounds that just get stolen away because 100 Thieves are getting hero moments, and now Will able to find the top side of Crunchy over the top. Yeah.
This has a much different flavor to it than the first map.
Agreed.
I mean, last map it was 13-4, but we kind of felt the score didn't do it justice. This is a 6-0 map right now for 100 Thieves, hands down. Last round was kind of close. Certainly there was a chance maybe for Sonics to get that retake on A site in the previous round, but more often than not, 100 Thieves has kind of avoided the aggression of Sonics.
Let's play.
As this is another round, there's not a whole lot to use here for Sonics. Ian does not have his Tour de Force. They just had that Judge and upgraded pistols. Meanwhile, Will able to get the Tour de Force out.
What a shot.
About to be 7-0, man.
Again, yeah, Sonics can't hit their same aggressive playstyle now, just like that. And once more, defensively, you're just having to trust individuals. I mean, you would have to get people to run into Dizzy's line of sight with this Judge to even have a chance defensively to hold off on this B site. Slow orb, paint shells, that'll push him back. And that Judge is going to be out of the picture pretty quickly.
Yeah, Asuna going into B towers here. Dizzy able to fend off the first one and the second. This is getting a little bit scary all of a sudden for 100 Thieves. They're catching the frags elsewhere, though, and it's kind of forcing Dizzy to do it alone, trying to stay alive as best he can, and he keeps doing so. Res used weirdly.
And that's the thing is you thought it was going to bait out Diz for position, but it still does not matter.